Sci-fi! Yeah! Come on. All right.
Sci what?
Sci-fucking-fi.
What?
What's up? This is Alex from Chelsea Grin, and I'm blowing it up on Capital Chaos.
Hi, this is AmbPirate with Capital Chaos, and here with me I have Alex from Chelsea Grin. I just want to thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me. How are you doing, dude?
I'm fantastic. Just gonna play a kick-ass show and hopefully not suck.
I doubt that's going to happen. So you're excited for tonight as much as all these kids in there are?
Yeah, I mean, it's packed. It turned out really well. I'm excited to get out there. And Sacramento has always been like a really good area for us. So.
And where were you at last night?
Soma, San Diego.
And how was that?
It was great. This whole tour has been great so far. I'm really pumped about how it turned out because it's our first headliner and stuff. So.
So I know that a lot of you guys are young. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, so being as young as you are, do you see that this is going to be where you're at 5 years from now? Is this your long-term goal and you're going to be like one of those old metal guys that's 60 years old with awesome tattoos?
I could only hope. I mean, that's the goal, so we'll see how that works out.
That's rad. And so what else is going on for you guys this year?
We just before this tour, we just barely got done tracking our EP. We were supposed to have that out right before Warped Tour. And then we have this headliner, we have Warped Tour, and then we're going to South America with Asking Alexandria, and that pretty much does us for the year.
So we're going to get to see, oh, actually Warped Tour won't be stopping here, so I guess we got to go to San Francisco to see you this year.
Trip.
Yeah, which that's fine. So a lot of people are asking you about this EP. Is it going to be 5 songs, right?
5 songs.
Anything you could give hint-wise as to what it's going to be about?
I mean, with this EP, like recently we just lost our lead guitar player, and he had he had his own style, his own sound that kind of brought a lot to Chelsea Grin. And we got our new guitar player, Jason, who plays in Born of Osiris. And rather than like trying to copy like our old guitarist sound, we wanted to use it as an opportunity to kind of branch out and kind of do some different stuff. And we feel like with an EP, it's okay to experiment a little. So all the songs are like a lot different from each other, and we're just gonna see which ones the kids like the most, and then that's gonna be more so what our full length sounds like.
That's good. So one thing I know about bands is that it seems like member changes are inevitable. Do you see that as being kind of a positive thing? Because bringing someone out or bringing someone in, of course you're going to have the fans' opinions, but then you're going to get a different style kind of added to the band. So how has that affected Chelsea Grin?
With us, like ever since we started touring like full time and doing our thing, we've had the same members. Like this is the first like change we've had. So, I mean, it really sucked because he was such a good friend and whatnot, and like the fans obviously noticed, but I think it's a good opportunity, because if he was not cut out for it, he's not cut out for it, so
Yeah.
And we're here for the long haul, so I think overall it's for the best.
So I know you guys tour a lot. Do you have any free time? What do you do on your downtime?
We haven't had like a decent break from touring God knows how long, so I mean it's pretty much our life, like we love doing what we do, we love playing music, we are all best friends, so we're all we all get along, we all hang out with each other even when we're home, so basically just what this is what we do.
So what's the best thing to you about touring? Like meeting new people or seeing different cities, hotels, fans?
I love watching like the band progress. Like over the years of us touring, it's just like we've noticeably been like more kids are coming to our shows, more kids are like getting into us and all this stuff, and that's really like the best thing that could happen, like we're putting our hearts into our music, and it really means a lot that these kids are grasping onto it and really digging it. So
Is there any stop on the tour that you're most excited about, something that's personal to you as far as a city or anything?
I personally love California. I mean, who doesn't? But I don't know.
We're biased.
Yeah, I love California. I mean, everywhere is pretty sick. Like I'm excited to be in the South for a while since it's winter, so it won't be hot. I could stand outside in a tank top like now. So,
right?
Yeah.
Brought a sweater, not gonna wear it. How have things been with Artery? How are they treating you guys?
It's been great. Like we were the first band on the Artery Recordings label, and we just developed a really good relationship with all the people working there, and it's like a family,
It is. And so they pretty much let you do whatever you want music-wise?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of freedom. They're not trying to be the label that's like, hey, you need to sound like this to make us money, They're like, do your thing, it's been working so far, so just they did a lot of freedom.
So can you name maybe some of the bands that have influenced your style or some of the things that you like to listen to?
Yeah, I mean, as far as metal goes, my band, and I personally love the Black Dahlia Murder, like probably too much. But we honestly, like, we don't really listen to a lot of metal anymore just because, like, we play it so much. Like, our inspirations go from anywhere from, like, the Black Dahlia Murder to the Deftones. So we have, like, a lot of genres that kind of inspire us, and I think this EP is going to show that a lot more than our more recent stuff.
Is there any band that you're excited to see on Warped Tour this year? Because the lineup's pretty long.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really looked at the lineup all too much, but I know I'm excited to see Every Time I Die. That's going to be pretty sick. And yeah, I guess I need to check that out and see what's up.
So one of the things I really like is the tour names that you guys have, like The Sick and Welcome to Hell. Who picks the tour names?
Well, the Sick Tour, it was the only time that we actually got to choose the name, and we're a bunch of, like, nerds and geeks. Like, we think a lot of things are funny to ourselves that maybe people outside don't really think is funny, so we just wanted to call it the Sick Tour. It's just, you know, we say sick more of times than anything else in our vocabulary, so. That's
cool, because I was going to ask if you could name the tour anything in the world, what would it be? So would you have any second choices besides the Sick?
I think the Sick Tour sums it up perfectly.
That's rad. So let's see. What are your thoughts on dubstep and electronica music? Because I like to talk to people about it. It seems to be taking off, and most people either love it or hate it.
I mean, it's do your thing, you know? Like, I personally haven't really listened to a lot of dubstep to get into it. I don't know. I'm not really much of an electronica kind of guy, but I mean, if it's good stuff, then it's good stuff, you know? I'm not going to knock it just because of genre of people, you know, or people hate it for no reason, really. So
yeah,
I haven't really given it much of a chance to knock it or like it.
That's true. That's true. So who writes your guys' material? Is it you? Is it all the band, or is it?
Yeah, it's we all do our part. I write all the lyrics and stuff like that, and I don't know, that's just the whole band does their own part and creates a whole that is Chelsea Grin.
And I know you've had some of your albums produced by some awesome people. Who are you going to be working with on this new EP?
We actually were working with a friend back home. His name is his nickname is Bucket. He's the man. Like my side project, I was recording with him just for fun, and like it turned out really well. So we decided to track with him, and it turned out great. We're sending it off to Jason Sukoff to mix it and stuff. So. Should be awesome.
So tell me about this side project. What else do you do besides Chelsea Grin?
Back home with a couple of my friends, we kind of just have like a post-hardcore kind of band. It's got like singing and just like softer stuff, and it's just something I wanted to do for fun to kind of practice my vocals and just, you know, try something different, I guess. So
that's rad. Do you promote crowd surfing? Does that get you guys going?
Yeah, we promote everything. Every possible thing you could do at a show, we'd like to see it.
Circle pit. Yeah, I love that. Yes. How rad is it when you're walking around and you see people rocking your shirts?
It's awesome. Like I said, like we put our hearts into this band, so when people accept it and noticeably like it, then it's really awesome. It's a good feeling to have.
And so I know what the name means. Do you want to go ahead and explain to the people that don't know what Chelsea Grin means? Because it's a little morbid, but rad. Morbid rad in a good way.
It's metal. I mean, it's like it's been around for a long time, and like it originated in like, you know, Chelsea, London, like Glasgow, like all whatever you want to do. But it's basically, you know, you put a credit card in your mouth if you hate somebody, I guess, and it's like slits the corners of your lips, and you either, you know, stab them or kick them, do something that makes them scream, and when they scream, it splits all the way up.
That just makes me think of the Joker in the last Dark Knight movie.
Inspiration for it too, because I personally am a huge Batman fan, so I thought that was pretty cool.
So what do you think about the new movie that's coming out that's going to be without him, but I'm not sure, is it still going to be the same Batman?
I mean, I'll probably love it regardless,
right?
But yeah, I'm excited for it.
So out of all the Batman films, which one's your favorite? Personally, and everybody says, that's not a Batman one, I like the one with Poison Ivy because she was so hot. Uma Thurman, the old school one. So which one can you watch over and over?
That's too hard of a question, I think. When I was younger, I was on like repeat all the time. I was Batman for like 5 Halloweens in a row, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you one of those kids that wore like a pillowcase as a cape?
Yeah, I had this special blanket that I tied around my neck that was all ragged and beat up because it would drag on the ground, and I'd wear it everywhere, literally everywhere.
Do you still have it?
I wish. My mom probably has it somewhere, sentimental value, I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say, you should make that like a contest, and oh my goodness, people would kill for that. All right, man. Well, I want to thank you so much for taking the time. If you want to go ahead and say whatever you want to your fans, here's your opportunity just to let them know what's going on with you.
Yeah, I guess just check out our EP. We'll be releasing it sometime before Warped Tour, and then catch us on the Vans Warped Tour.
All right. We look forward to rocking with you here in Sacramento. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, human scum! This is Odorous Shurungus commanding you to continue watching Capital Chaos. They support Guar and anal rape and all kinds of wonderful things.